What's going on, man?
Huh? What?
Huh? What?
I'm
Welcome
sorry,
to the Poke Tea Time podcast, where we serve you up a cup of the hottest takes of what's going on in the Pokemon community. This is Yizzy Pokemon. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm not Shivam. I'm not. I really am not Shivam. Yizzy, what you got going on there, man?
just sipping from my Yizzy juice cup. Pokemon
Wait,
cup.
who got you that? Who did you make that?
No, my sister made it for me for Christmas.
Dang, that's nice. My sister doesn't get me anything. I had to
They
give
know
her
I like
money.
Pokemon.
I had to give her money. I had to give my sister money. She just gives me
You had
food.
Oh, what kind of food?
Oh, just whatever. It could be anything.
Mm.
I mean, you name it. But we got some legends in the chat today. We got Jeff the Ref in here. We got Michael Smith, Basic
Ugh.
Trainer, Marcus V, and all the other people that are watching right now. Thank you guys for joining us in tonight's podcast. We got some heat tonight. What happened with Logan Paul's case, that $3.5 million case this weekend?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Does Yizzy and Shiv have the inside tea? Do we have the tea? Do we have the scoop? Will we spill it? Probably not.
I don't know. You gotta watch. You gotta watch the whole podcast. See if we slip up some words. You know?
A whoops.
A whoops.
Whoopsie daisy. Nah,
I just want to preface something. Shiv was like, "I can't tell you." That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah.
said that
No,
once.
I've
Oh,
literally
don't
like,
tell it. Don't. We'll just leave it at that. Keep going.
there's a lot of things I know, but I can't tell Yizzy. I was explicitly told, do not tell Yizzy, so
Oh.
I haven't told Yizzy nothing.
And then we're gonna briefly talk about that Charizard from Brilliant Stars. Shiv's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But I was like, dude, the people want to know. People
We'll
wanna know
see
how
why.
much you
We'll
hate
find
it
out
or
why I
how
don't
much
want to
you
talk
like
about
it.
it. We'll find out why I don't want to talk about it, cause it's it's kind of crazy. I'll take 2 scoops, please. Jordan Fringe is
then-
in the house.
We're gonna talk about how sick we are. Shiv's always calling me like, Yizzy, what are we talking about the podcast?
Yo, I ain't
all
that kind of sick either, man. I'm
all,
sick,
all
man.
those people that
I'm
contending
down
with Shiv.
bad, bro. I'm down bad, bro.
Bro, you're
It's
not
not
down bad.
okay.
You're not down bad.
We had this
You talk to
discussion already.
one girl, and all of a sudden you're down bad.
Yeah, yes, one girl.
No.
That's what you think.
talk to one
We got
girl,
Palatown
you call
Pokemon.
one girl by the wrong name, and all of a sudden you
Yizzy,
down bad.
Yizzy, shut up. We got Palatown Pokemon TCG. We got Jordan Fringe. We got Kitamori in the chat. You know, we got some straight legends.
You call one girl by the wrong name, and now you down bad, huh?
I'm glad it was just that one. Hey, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I'll admit
Did that
it.
girl ever talk to you back?
Huh?
Did she ever talk to you back?
The girl that I messed up their names with?
Yeah.
No.
Did she ever
But the
message you
one
back?
that I'm still texting, yeah. I still message her.
Okay, sure.
We got Gary in the chat. We got King Pokemon in the chat.
Oh shoot! Now we can't say anything.
No, we can say whatever. We can say whatever. So, you know, Island Boys were right. They were right with what was in the case. What did the Island Boys say that was in the case, Izzy?
Huh?
What did the Island Boys say that was in the case?
I don't know. What was it? You tell me.
No, you told me.
A Bing Bong?
Yeah, a Bing Bong.
Yeah.
We'll keep it PG rated in here just a little.
Yeah,
Just a
yeah.
little.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
it's an honor to have such an amazing audience. We got Flockus
Dang,
Gaming
you
in here.
clickbaited all them. You done clickbaited all them and got them in here.
Yeah, we did our job. We did our job. The clickbait worked, guys. Now, we just to you know, what happened with Logan Paul's case? We don't know. All right, let's talk about everything else, you see.
Huh? No. Well, you can talk about it. Shiv knows the details. I don't know the details. Shiv
I
has
know
some
stuff,
insight.
but I can't talk about all that kind of stuff.
Or will he?
I feel like Gary and Palatown might know more than I do, but we'll have to have them on the podcast in the future whenever it's all public or if it ever becomes public. But let's kind of talk about the details that you know brought this on. You know, the sale happened in April of the case at $2.7 million. They found Michael, the Pokeju, found the case in January. Well, he didn't find it. He was he was basically message contacted about, and so at that point from January to April, between Michael, Mealy Pops, and Jacob King Kahuna, Heart Kahuna, they kind of did their research, and then eventually they ended up coming and striking a deal and buying the case. We don't know what the value was, except the fact that Heart Kahuna has said that he bought the case for 7 figures, but he didn't want to go into more details as far as that goes. 9 months later, we find ourselves pretty much here. We find ourselves here where Heart Kahuna sold the box to Shine, and then Shine ended up selling the box to Logan Paul just a few days ago. So there's a lot of interesting things that are going on. Yizzy, what's something that's like piquing your interest as far as this whole thing goes? Like, what's something that you would like to know? What's something that feels kind of iffy about you? I mean, not about you, but obviously about the case. But what's stuff that's kind of like making you think it could be real, and what's making you think that it could be fake?
So most people have been following the story, and if you haven't, go back and watch Rattle, go back and watch whoever.
Watch us, because we're actually the first people to cover the case on a podcast.
Reference what Shiv just said, but let's continue off of what everybody was expecting this weekend. The case to be opened on Saturday. And if y'all haven't been following stories on social media, I gathered information what I would lead to believe what might have happened, which we saw a meeting between Shine, Pokeju, Michael, and
they got on a private jet.
Right? I know. And so like you would say, is Jacob going to be there? Because he's the one that sold it to Shine. But maybe he was busy. Okay, let's just say he was busy. He couldn't make it out. I don't know. Let's maybe get some intel from why he wasn't there. I don't know. You may know. I'm just saying from my perspective. So we see Pokeju fly out first class private jet to the place.
Then they have steak dinner the night before. So this is Friday night.
Yeah. So my personal opinion, and I'll get to why I think this, but I think Logan Paul watched a little bit of Rattle's video in King Pokemon's live, and he didn't realize how much drama and how much people are like forcing him to open the case. And like, why is he opening the case? Like, who does he owe to open the case? A part of me feels like he was just like, if I don't want to open it, I don't have to. It's my case, right? Like,
that's fair.
Because I heard there was
he calls himself a maverick.
Hole. Yeah, I heard there was a rabbit hole. Like, if he opens a case, everybody wants him to open a box. And if he opens a box, then they want him to crack it. Then when he cracks it, he wants to open a pack. And if they open a pack, they want to verify the pack to see if it's the right cards. And if there's the right cards, they need to rip a card to see if that card's even real. And like, who does he owe to like fulfill this rabbit hole venture that everybody wants him to go on?
I think part of the reason why people want this to happen is simply for the educational purpose per se. Like what goes into authenticating a case and how is that done? What's this is a first of its kind that we've seen sealed. Obviously, Gary, shout out to King Pokemon himself, he's had 3 cases before. He has said it himself that between all 3 cases there were discrepancies between the 3. We've seen crazy things happen before this. Like last year alone, we saw a Neo Revelation box opened up by Super Duper Danny, where every single pack had 30 had a holo in it. When was the last time you saw that happen? Then after that, we saw Alex Hodges. Shout out to Alex Hodges in New York City Comic Con, where he's opening up a Base Set Unlimited pack, and that pack is thick. Turns out he opens it up. There's a piece of styrofoam in there. So, like, we know that Wizards of the Coast tends to, I mean, back then they pretty much screwed up a lot. And it came down to even the product itself. We saw this with the cards. We saw it with the errors, the non-corrected and the corrected errors. We saw it with the different shades of orange. We even saw it with the first edition stamp, thick, thin, gray. We saw it with the different shades of orange. we saw all these different things now.
They're prone to like misprinting, or they were finding how they wanted to print it. Didn't Gary even himself said that like the labels were even different, regardless of how like the first edition was printed on the case?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I know he said that his first three cases didn't even have a like a 1E on it. So that's something to also pay attention to. Now, there's a lot of red flags. Don't get me wrong. Like myself and Yizzy, we've been talking about this a lot, and I think a lot of the community have been divided. Again, shout out to the community over here. We got 31 people watching us live. Everyone here, I want you guys to smash the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. We do a podcast every single Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Especially when Yizzy's not slacking. But back to get us.
I want to get this out there before we go into this like conversation. Like
Yeah.
when I watched the video, he made like valid points. Like if that box, this is how legitimate that video was made. If I had the box myself and I knew it was real, and he made that video on like any box, I would have thought my box was fake. You know, even if I knew it was real. If I grabbed my Charizard back there, or like my RK9, or my any PSA card, and he did a video on like this, that's fake, I would have believed it. That's how good that video was made. That's how good the detective work was. So I'm not doubting his insight on it. I'm just. And you know what? You go back to the question you're asking me earlier about what else I got out of it. Why were they so happy? Why was he eating Wagyu A5 steak, and Logan Paul was like freaking serving everyone? If I opened that case and it was
that's
fake,
a separate incident, but yeah, like I think they went. I went
Before?
No, yeah, like before. So like before they went to get dinner, and I think they got A5 Wagyu steak, and then after that, I think they went over to Dave Portnoy's new bar, where Logan Paul's just passing out sliders, I think. Palatine Pokemon says, I think it's important to note that if it ends up being fake, it could bring good to the community by hopefully finding the person who did fake it and then get them out of doing this again. 100%. I think, I don't think myself or Yizzy are really taking any sides for that matter. We're just here to try and get the story out. And that means, getting to talk to Jacob and getting
Prime,
his
the
side of
drink
things.
company. Yeah, that may be it. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, they were out celebrating the drink company Prime, which I definitely want to try. I know myself and Jordan Fringe, we were trying to get the Prime drinks because I think it'd be worth trying. Sponsor us, Prime. Logan, if you see this, you might see this. Sponsor us. We need a sponsor.
That bottle looks like the body armor bottles,
Yeah, they do. They do.
I'm just saying.
But just to kind of get us back to back on track, a lot of these red flags are legitimate concerns, right? Like I know most of us that deal in the Pokemon community, like deal, buy, sell, do all this different stuff when it comes to big deals in the Pokemon community. Any of these red flags, even for one red flag, we would not want to fuck around with the case or any other product. Like we would.
Whoa.
Hey, I mean, like the thing is that we're just gonna ignore it. Like if we saw something that just offset us, we're just gonna stay as far away from it. But like these guys, I don't know if they saw those red flags. They probably did. They probably addressed it, and I'm sure that they did their due diligence just to satisfy what they needed to get out of it. And who knows? I mean, like the thing is that people are kind of taking this and blowing things a little bit out of proportion, right? They're calling Michael a scammer. I don't think Michael is a scammer. I don't think Michael's a fraudster. I don't think Jacob's a fraudster. I don't think Jacob is a scammer either. Mistakes happen, right? Obviously, this would be a royal fuck up if that was the case. But we have to understand that people make mistakes. No one is immune or prone to mistakes. And even if it, and that's saying if it is fake. Now, the thing is that I just want to kind of ask, people in the chat, and I want to kind of ask you, Yizzy, if it's real, how does that change your day-to-day in the Pokemon community? How does it change the average person's day-to-day in the community? If it's fake, how does it change your day-to-day in the Pokemon community? Right now, we're in this space where prices, we're not, if the box is real, we're not going to be at peak Logan Paul era where prices are, going up and up and up and up day by day, it's not going to change what's happening right now. So I kind of want to like put that out there and ask that kind of question. What does that change? How does the day-to-day change?
It doesn't. For me, you know how we stand. You know what side we're on. We're not on a side. We're just like, it doesn't matter if it's real. It doesn't. I hope it's real. I really do. Because I feel like if it is fake, I feel like a lot of people are going to get hurt, you know?
I feel like if it's fake, I'm sure there's things that are in place where, everything will be resolved. I think that's how I
Well, it's
think,
not
but
just
you
that.
never
It's
know.
like people's integrity, like people's
Of course.
feelings are gonna get hurt, like everything. Like there's just gonna be a lot of people that hurt, like trust issues now. Everybody that had transactions with certain people, doubts now. I don't know.
I think it kind of goes back to what Palatine Pokemon said. Like if it turns out to be fake, then we can actually look at what is fake. Like if the case is fake, what about the case is fake? How can we see it? Like what do we see in that fake box that we can see in other boxes or other cases to compare to, just to make sure that other people aren't buying faked and resealed cases. What about if they open it up and it turns out to be fake
But th-
booster boxes and then those are
does it
fake?
go back to the argument where like even if it, I mean, you have people that can fake paintings and fake signatures to the T, you know? So
Mhm.
like, how difficult is it to fake like a cardboard case? With all the information out there, like even if it was fake, it's more information. But if somebody made something replica, everybody's still gonna doubt it, you know, until it's
Yeah,
open.
no, Eddie Tepox, I agree. Like that, and that's something that myself and Yizzy have said. Like, if it was a red flag, most of us, if not all of us, would stay away from it.
Mm.
But I think the thing is that because it's something that you just never see, it kind of piques one's curiosity. Like, I find a lot of very obscure things. A lot of the things that are in my collection are very obscure, and there is little to no research on. And I have to go back and talk to collectors. And I think at that point, you kind of have to use your best judgment in that regard. And so I feel like Pokeju did the best that he could. And I'm not saying it's fake. I'm not saying that, when I say the best that he could, I'm not saying he failed. We don't know. The
I
thing
feel like a
is
good
that,
example is something that you collect is that toy. I remember you telling me about the toy Lugia when you thought it was like in its original packaging, but then you
yes.
found someone that actually had it, so you could actually reference. And you know those like ties,
Yeah,
those
yeah. So,
twist
like,
tie
just to
knots.
kind of get,
The
just
Lugia
to
that
kind
you
of,
had didn't
yeah.
have it,
So basically
and you're
what
like,
Yizzy,
"Whoa, this is not the original packaging. Somebody put this back together."
right. So, like, basically what Yizzy's talking about right here is, Jordan Fringe, he has a Hasbro factory sealed Lugia Electronic Deluxe figure. It is a grail. When I say grail, it is a true grail. Now, I sent it to him. I paid for it, and then Jordan Fringe paid me back. I was like, "Look, Jordan, you have to take this first. This was on your list first. I want you to have it before I have it. There's gonna be one day there'll be another opportunity. Granted, it was the first time that I saw it on eBay in 2.5 years. Now I have another guy lined up, and he says that he has a toy and he's ready to sell it to me. Same kind of toy, same Lugia Deluxe figure, but I'm looking at every fine detail just to make sure I'm not getting ripped off and making sure that this guy didn't get ripped off because he actually traded for it as well. Now, with the original toy that Jordan Fringe had, I had that as a reference because I knew that was legitimate. The seller came from Virginia. I saw the ties, the wired based ties around the neck and the wings and the feet. And there was another toy that the other toy didn't have that. It was only held down by one wire. So I was thinking, well, hey, the one that I sent to Jordan has zero yellowing, no yellowing whatsoever. And these toys are very prone to yellowing on the plastic itself. The other toy that the guy was trying to sell me had yellowing on it, and even though it had the original box, it wasn't factory sealed, and so I had to turn it down. Now it's like one of those things you just kind of have to do your research, and for me, who do I talk to in the community when it comes to sealed vintage toys? There's literally no one out there.
And you would have bought that if not for the other seller trying to
No,
you trying to
I would have
purchase it
bought
from
it. I would have bought it if I didn't go back and cross-reference the toy that I had just bought and sent over to Jordan Fringe
Mhm.
to
Oh,
the
okay,
toy
okay.
to the picture that the guy was trying to sell me. And I'm like, oh wow,
Right.
like this is
But
actually
imagine, I'm
resealed.
just saying, imagine like you didn't have one to reference, you know?
I would have
You would
bought
have
it
bought it.
and I would
You
have
would
been
have bought it.
screwed. Well, not.
You
I
would
mean,
have
yeah,
won.
I would have had the original packaging. I would have the original toy, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'd go to sleep knowing that it's not sealed.
It'd
Um,
be FIB, not NIB, right?
yeah, new in box, yeah. It's one of those things where I think people just kind of have to do their due diligence with stuff, and I think Michael just did the best he could. We all know that Michael has been part of the community for so long, right?
Mm.
He's where the case started. So anyone to say that Jacob is a fraudster or a scammer is lying. anyone that's saying that Michael is doing the same thing too is lying. These people have constantly authenticated boxes before. Just to give you guys a heads up for those guys who are in here, when Collectibles Guru sold that box to Dumb Money TV and it turned out to be fake, a few months prior to that, Charizard King and PokeJute went to go buy that box, and they found out that the box wasn't real. They told Collectibles Guru that wasn't real so many times, and we had that whole incident. So like, I think people just kind of need to chill out a little bit and let's just wait and see. I think that's super important. But I will say this, I went into Saturday thinking one thing, and I was like, hey, done is done. And then after that, Saturday, after everything that I saw via stories, it kind of just arose a lot more questions for me. And, it's very interesting. I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happened.
I want to know with people in the chat, like, if you were to pick a side, I would say A, it's real, or type B if it's fake, if you think it's fake. I'm just curious what most of the community think, right? Like, A, you think it's real, or B, you think it's fake?
This is one of those things where we should have like a poll thing set up.
Yeah, I think you can. Oh, you can, Shiv. I saw somebody do it on their YouTube. Let me see.
I think I've seen Danny do it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Super Duper Danny. Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, I fully agree. I think the people who are involved are good people. I think it just comes down to, the legality of things. People's legal teams. I think it comes down to, what's what. I don't know. I think we'll just wait and see.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, if it turns out to be, I just feel like
another thing that I will say about this whole situation right here, right? Don't get me wrong. I don't mind Rattle's videos. Shout out to Rattle. I think he's done a great job. A lot of you guys have just known who Rattle is because of this entire situation. I've been watching his content for a while now. I've even told him, hey, I'm a big fan of yours on Twitter. And that's coming from someone, that's coming from me.
Little did you know he hates you.
No, he doesn't hate me.
Now
yeah,
he does. He told me. He was like, "Shove that guy, man. Can't stand him."
He hates me. Now, the thing is that a lot of people who are straight up saying like, "Hey, it's automatically fake. It's fake." Their source is only one person. That's Rattle. Yes, Rattle has done his due diligence, but what have a lot of the people that are, screaming that it's fake, what kind of research have they done outside of what Rattle has done? That's what I want to know. Like, we see, I've been seeing so many videos here on YouTube as of late covering what's happening, and they're basically regurgitating the same kind of content that Rattle did. Like, Rattle did all the hard work, and these guys are just benefiting off of it. So I just want to know, like, what kind of investigative research, or like what kind of people are they talking to? Because I can guarantee you they're not talking to anyone except Rattle or listening to just what Rattle says. Like, whereas like myself, I'm not only listening to Rattle, I'm talking to everyone.
Yeah, but I guess it's easy to, if you wholeheartedly agree with everything he's saying, like, yeah, that's true. I guess there's no point in doing research,
Yeah, and at that point you're just a mindless person, a mindless drone, just listening to one person and taking something for fact, right?
Yeah. That's
like no different from me saying like, oh, hey, guys, listen to this, and then everyone in here, goes on later and says, oh, Shivim said it, so it's fact. No, I don't expect people to think or say what I say and make that into law. Like, that's not the case. Again, no person is perfect. Whether it's Michael or Rattle. I think at the end of the day, Rattle did his due diligence again. But hey, who knows? It could be real. It could be fake. I'm just saying, like, to base your entire judgment off of one person, it's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I see. Some confirmation bias. So we got a couple A's, a couple B's.
I think it's kind of split. I think people are just kind of waiting.
What do you mean?
Like, waiting just to see the box open. Like, I know a lot of people in the chat kind of know Michael personally. I know myself. I know Michael's a great guy. Now, can he make mistakes? Absolutely. Can he be completely correct? 100%.
If it's fake, what do you think the community will be like to Michael and everyone else?
There's probably gonna be some hate.
Yeah, more than
Yeah.
there is now.
Oh, dude. Ever since this has happened, I've seen a lot of. I've been reading a lot of comment sections. I've been reading a lot of comment sections because it's a good indicator of how the vast majority of people feel about the subject matter. You know, I was on Carporn's comment section, and a lot of people were just straight up disgusting towards Michael and Jacob, and it's like, wow. Like, these people don't know them. And again, that's the internet for you, unfortunately. You know, like, like, me simply existing on social media, I get hate for it. Like, I kid you not, like, I got randomly added to.
You get hate?
Yeah, no, dude, dead ass.
I
got added onto a group chat.
No way.
Just randomly.
On Instagram? You're
No,
the most lovable guy, Shiv. There's no way anybody would hate you.
I know why people hate me. I mean, I can be very egotistical at times, but no. I got randomly added into a group chat this weekend, and people were just saying like I was cringy, and like some guy that was in there, like he kind of knows me, and I'm like, hey, like people were talking crap about me. I was like, cool, you know, I just deleted the group
chat. He just
chat.
added you into the group?
Yeah, just to like make sure that like, hey, you know, like my boy Shiv is gonna see this, so. Like, I'm not really close friends with this guy, but he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna let Shiv know that, you know, there's people out there talking crap about him." And it's like, hey, this is another day.
Hey, man, and that's good. Yeah, I mean, like, that's good that people are talking about you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be cringy or whether it be helpful or
yeah, that's that's relevancy for me. I don't care.
All right. I think this is mostly affected by the credibility.
Ooh, that's a good question. Is the Pokemon tent real or aftermarket? It is actually 100% authentic and real. I have actual pictures of the sealed product itself. I also have a reference point. My buddy Goat Breakers actually has a sealed version of the tent. I hate that guy. Just kidding. I love you, Goat Breakers. Tim, if you see this, I love you. But yeah, I really want one sealed.
Saying, like, a lot of people are going to get hurt. Like BBC, if it's real, does it like lose a lot of their
100%? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I was talking to a few people. This is the most expensive thing authenticated by BBCE. The most expensive. We're talking about a 25-year-old, a 20-year-old box, 21 to 22-year-old box versus the baseball wax. So for those guys who don't know what wax means, wax just simply means factory sealed. There's a lot of, $100,000, $500,000 cases that they've, authenticated. What does that say about the other cases right then and there? Does that mean that BBC has to change how they authenticate stuff? And the thing is, a lot of people don't know this, but BBCE is a company underneath Collectible Universe, which is in conjunction with PSA.
Ooh.
What does it say about PSA? What does that say about every other company underneath Collectibles Universe?
Ooh. What does it say?
I mean, we all know PSA screws up. We all know that Beckett screwed up. We all know that CGC screws up. So, hey.
Dang. Clip that up. You'll never be able to submit to PSA anymore. That guy Shiv, cut him. Blackmail.
No, I mean like
or not blackmail, blackout.
When we were talking about CGC back when CGC first became this thing, we were like, oh yeah, CGC gross. We've said it since then that we don't really have a bias towards any of these companies. We think no company's infallible. I think that's how you use the word. Hey, yeah. I mean, like no company is perfect, no person's perfect. But yeah. Yes, exactly. PSA 10. They're the same guys that grade packs for Hold on. They're the same company that grades packs for PSA. So what does that happen to every slab that has a PSA pack in it?
Every slab that has a PSA pack in it. You mean?
I mean, every slab that has a pack in it. Sorry. What does it say about the packs that have been encapsulated by PSA?
How do we know the cards inside are real, huh? Dang. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
my thing is very simple.
It originates back to like, what are the criterias? Other than
we don't know that. We don't know that. That's the thing. We don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So other than grabbing one that's real and then cross-referencing something that is being authenticated.
Yeah, but let's say you have something that you've never even seen before. Like let's say it's a Top Sun, first print pack. Like how do you know what is and what isn't legitimate? If there's nothing to reference off of.
I mean, if somebody can come on Pawn Stars, grab their little monocle, and just do this to a piece of paper that was like made in like 1600s, and like.
But that's
it
the thing,
isn't
though.
even
Those
a real
people,
thing
those Yizzy, those experts, though, whenever they come on, they say, "in my opinion." So like when they say it's their opinion on something that they probably have never seen before, they haven't seen in a long time. That's what Rick bases a lot of his judgments on. And just to give you more of an added thing, a lot of the experts on there are major people that are within these major grading companies, whether it's Beckett, and CGC and WADA. There's so many people, huge people that come on that show that are part of these big companies, So we'll see. Like they still have those people on there.
Do you know what other opinions I have on? And you may know the answer, and you don't have to say. Of course, I don't know anything, but why wasn't when it was sold from the original buyer? Because you had Michael and Card Kahuna or Alex Hodges. Why wasn't the case open to be authenticated?
You mean
like
Card Kahuna? Why do you call Card Kahuna Alex Hodges?
No, I'm saying the live there where you had Alex Hodges and Card Kahuna.
Oh, yes. The live that we had 2 weeks ago. Yeah, go on.
Did y'all answer the question why the guy didn't want to open the case just to get it authenticated? Like, why did he have to sell it as a case? Did they necessarily wanted to keep it as a case?
Oh. So like the thing is that for a lot of people that don't know, people tend to forget that there was 3 people involved in the sale from from finding the box and then selling it over to Shine. So that's what a lot of people don't understand, right? It's not just Card Kahuna, it's not just Michael, it's also Shot Millie Pops. So what a lot of people don't know is that Shot Millie Pops is the guy that connected Shine to Jacob and Michael. Originally, Michael and Jacob were going to basically split up the case. They were going to sell it up in parts. They already had 2 buyers lined up for two boxes that were already in the case. But Shot Millie Pops had said, like, hey, let's just go. Like, I have a buyer right here who wants to buy it as a case as a whole. And there you go. And so Shine ended up buying the case, and then after that, he did what he needed to, and 9 months later, here we are. There's a lot of details that I can't really say, but yeah.
I mean, that's a smart move. I mean, if it's authenticated prior to the purchase, why wouldn't you? You got your back covered. Zevia, do you know what I bought? I know this is off tangent, like just for a half a second, but there's grapefruit citrus Zevia that I bought. That's all right. I'd buy it again.
I mean, it's water and Zevia. Shout out to Jordan French for getting me on this. I used to, I was like, nah, there's no way this stuff could be good. And every single time I go into Kroger, I'd see it there, and I'd take a picture of me flipping off the Zevias and then sending it over to Jordan Fringe. And yeah, I did that for the longest time. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. So I've been on a huge Zevia kick.
Good for me. It could be on eBay. If you saw when was the last time prior to that case been sold on eBay? Like, when was the last first edition base set box?
We don't know.
Case?
We don't know.
Exactly. Like, it's like even if they said it was like a case of a case, like, it's just you just don't see it. So it's even it's even in general.
There's a question over here. Akshay Kumar asks, "What is our most recent car purchase?" Yizzy, you go ahead.
Oh, that was random. My recent card purchase. I haven't bought anything really. I really haven't. I bought collections, but not like my personal collection card.
Yeah, I don't think I've bought anything this year.
What about UPC? Does that count?
Yeah. I think the last thing I bought was my Beckett 8.5 Wargreymon. I've just been doing a lot of trade deal based stuff because right now where the market is for me, where I personally think where the market is, I'm just kind of like stacking my bread a little bit and just saving a little bit more money. I did just get this in the mail today. It is a PSA 10 Japanese Gold Star Rayquaza. It's not mine. It's It's for a trade that I'm doing that I'm middlemaning.
Ooh, I
Uh,
got an American one.
so like right here, the 2 cards that are going up for trade is this Beckett 9 first edition Shining Charizard and a Gold Star 9 Charizard plus some cash for this right here. So it'll be going out to their respective owners tomorrow. Pretty
Nice.
pumped about it. I'm going to make a video
Shikishu
tonight.
art pack. I do
Um,
have a Shikishu art pack. I should do a auction with it. What not auction with the Shikishu art packs?
Yeah, I mean,
The
besides
gold.
that, I mean, I haven't been doing a whole lot of buying. I've just been paying attention to a lot what's going on in the community.
It's weird how it works though, because when Pokemon was at its peak and there was a lot of interest, people were buying, 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 and now that the prices are even lower than when it was hype, people don't want to like take that advantage and people don't want to go in on it. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's more so I'm just saving. Like I said, I'm stacking up my bread just so that way I can send this huge fat submission in to Beckett, because I have
Mhm.
a lot of cool stuff that I want to send off to Beckett. Just very niche stuff, like Pokemon wise, a lot of vintage Digimon that I just kind of want to get graded. But again, patience goes a long ways in this hobby.
Mhm.
Um, and
What
I
price
was
value are you expecting before you start submitting some of these key
my,
items?
my good rule of thumb for me is like send something that's relatively higher in value than what the actual service is itself. Granted, I do have some cards that are worth that, but I just want to do like a huge submission just for the sake of content. But yeah, I mean, like I have a lot of stuff that I have to send in for clients anyways. I'm pretty pumped about it. But no, let's kind of get back on the track of Logan Paul's case. So I guess what kind of leads us to the next question is, do you think the case has been opened?
Huh?
Yeah, we saw this weekend. Like, we don't know, but do you think the case has been open?
I feel like you should when I did that. That was so weird. I'm never gonna do that ever again. Trust me.
Yeah,
Um,
don't do that.
I
That's
was
my thing.
First of all, I don't have a beard. Second of all, it made me feel weird. It made me, yeah.
Did it make you feel like you have power? Did it make you feel like you can get girls now?
It made me feel like a dick. You know? I felt like a bully doing that. um, no, a part of me, I don't think they opened it. No, I don't.
What
I,
makes
I
you say
think
that? Oh, it goes
I've
back
had
to
this
the original
discussion.
point where it's like, hey, who gives a fuck about what everyone else is saying? We're just gonna keep this shit sealed.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get the whole concept of like we need more information. If this is fake, let's find the scammer. You need to open it for the community. Just all these different but do this, do that. We need to do this. This will help with this. I need that. We need confirmation and all these chatter. And I think he was just like, I'm Logan Paul. I don't want to open it, so we're not opening it. F it.
Yeah.
I really think that's his mentality. And I know we've already had this conversation, and like you may think otherwise, or you may think this or that, but I really think that's what he did because he didn't know much of the drama. And when he came into Gary's stream, he was like, "Oh yeah, I watched 2 minutes of the video, and I was just like, this may be fake. I guess we should open it." But then when he realized like people are more demanding more than like asking, I think he was just
Yeah,
like, "Screw it."
I think I think it kind of comes down to that. I think it goes back to the honestly, I want to say this. Um, a lot of private transactions are private for a reason. There's like there's so many deals that I do that are private, where I don't even disclose a lot of those numbers out to people. A lot of people are wanting to know what something sells for and what this goes for. No, and I understand why, but like,
Um,
how often does the average collector perform sales like this? Hardly ever.
or in the public, right? In the
Correct.
public side.
Yeah. I mean, like the thing is that
Does
multimillionaires,
that
millionaires.
comment right there,
Oh, go ahead.
does that he said the original box, we know it's the known scammer, this and that, all that research. Does that go against like Michael's since he did his own due diligence? Does that mean he like overlooked that? Does that decrease his credibility knowing that?
No. Okay. So like this. I do want to address that comment right there. Shiv, use your common sense. I will say this. Yes, there is a lot of red flags that are present. Don't get me wrong. But saying something is fake versus saying something could be fake is vastly different. I think that's what we have to pay attention to. There's still a lot of things there that could say it's fake. There's a lot of things there that say that it could very much be real. At the end of the day, these guys, like, my biggest thing is this, right? Logan Paul could have easily put it off this weekend simply because of the fact that this guy has every resource available. He has the liquidity if he wanted to source out people that literally worked at Wizards of the Coast or people who manufactured everything right there and just have them authenticate it themselves. Like, you can get multiple upon multiple opinions to where things could happen. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you, myself, either, like, for all you guys know, I might know everything. It's just that I can't say anything. For all we know, I might not know anything at all. But the thing is that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Y'all just hear how Shiv talks. I've been analyzing how Shiv talks because he knows something, guys. He just don't want to say.
I can't say stuff.
It's easy to say. We all want our wants and we want what he wants to do. But
we don't know. I'll say this again. I'll stress it out. We don't know, and we might not ever know.
Plan in place for the box. Probably. I don't think he just. A part of me doesn't feel like he just bought the box to just buy it.
He's not some dumb kid. This dude has every like, when I say it, I mean it. He has every resource.
Who buy jewelry just to buy it and have no plan in place. Like, this is a smart dude. Everything he's done
is calculated.
It's calculated. Like, from the prime to the boxing stuff, everything. He doesn't buy stuff just to buy stuff. He doesn't waste money anymore.
Nah, he's
like,
not.
Everything is business equity to him.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to this. Like, he could have easily bought real estate for that kind of money. Like, don't you think the guy has financial advisors giving him the best advice when it comes to stuff? Don't you think this guy has all the resources available for it? Don't you think, like, you're talking about a guy, and I'm not saying, multimillionaires don't make mistakes. Yeah, millionaires make mistakes all the time, and those are some huge mistakes. And this could very much be that. We just don't know. I'd say at the end of the day, we just wait. And even if we might not even know, like, we won't even know.
Listen to the podcast he had on what's that podcast?
Impulsive?
What's the name of it? Impulsive, sorry. Impulsive. Like, he even said it himself. Like, he's been planning something for the past couple of months or years or whatever. And it's even bigger, there's a purpose to everything that he's doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also moved to Puerto Rico for tax breaks. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really smart idea.
Yeah.
So
we got 40 people in here. Holy crap. Everyone in here, even if you don't really agree with what we're saying, we appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Again.
Yo, Shiv, you want to know a good news? Oh, go ahead. Do your shout out thing. Sorry. Okay, I'll say it myself. We're like this close to being accepted by Alliance, so we are going to be a TCG trading online store for now.
Who's we? Because it's not me.
Rob and I, Premier Trading. We have our LLC and our business, so we will be distros in a coming future, like this month. Premier Trading to the moon. That's why Polish Rob said that.
Yizzy, everyone who cares is in this tent right here.
I know. It's me and Rob right now. Me and him are in the tent. We're playing patty cakes because we're gonna we got our license. I mean, we're still gonna deal with vintage, like high-end vintage, but I think we don't need to talk about it. I think there's room for modern.
Make sure you're not selling, questionable cases to people.
Nah, it's gonna be straight from manufacturer.
Huh? Yeah. No, I mean, I think at the end of the day, we're just here. We're here to get the story. We're here to make sure, all the right people, are on the podcast and they give their side of the story. Hey, if it's fake, I want Rattle on the podcast if it's fake. If it's real, I want, we'll have everyone on the podcast at some point, like it's not for myself and Yizzy, we're well tuned in, we're well plugged into the community to where we could get literally almost all these people involved on the podcast. We were about to have Shine on the podcast when Yizzy wasn't here. So,
yeah. Yep. I mean, hey, I was there in spirit, Shiv. I was there. And you missed Tab Lab. You missed the part where me and Shiv were having banter, and he called someone the wrong name.
Oh, he doesn't know this. He doesn't know this.
Okay. Anyway,
I'll have to tell him on.
no,
on
everybody's getting a part of this tent, Shiv. This tent that you were being cold to me, AF. You know, everybody's part of the tent now. Fat Man said he's coming. He's in the tent. Who else is in a tent?
Hey, ain't no
Let
one
me
there.
know.
Ain't no one there. I'll tell you
They're
that right
trading to the tent.
now. Nah, man.
That's gonna be a T-shirt now. Instead of to the moon, to the tent. It's kind of weird, but
No, I mean, there's a lot of interesting things that are going on. I think this news just kind of makes 2022 really, really exciting. You know, it's no longer the 25th anniversary. It's now, you know, we're past that huge hump now where we're in this aspect.
I feel like it's not there until the anniversary hits again, right? But like, how long do you celebrate an anniversary? We're still on the 25th year, you know, in terms of the cycle. If you want to speak technicality, you know.
Yeah. Okay, Yizzy. Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
and the tents in the chat. Look at that. Look at all those tents in the chat. Look what you did, Shiv.
All
Look at
these
him
people,
scratching his
all of
eyebrow
these
like,
people are lying to
like,
you.
what did I do?
All these people
Oh
are
my
lying to you. I just checked. Ain't nobody in there. All y'all are capping right now. So, cap emojis in the chat, please. Watch no one do it.
Yeah, no one's gonna do it. Just spam the tents, guys. Campfire, tents, everything. We're gonna have an exclusive instead of like the vintage pop shot Leonhardt's doing. We'll have like a tent day. That's what we're gonna do, Rob. We're gonna have a tent at all these conventions, and we're gonna ask people to come inside a tent. And once they get inside a tent, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. If I'm taking my tent to these places, I'll be doing something. I'll be doing something bad.
You ain't down bad, bro. You ain't down bad. You just
I
gotta
don't know,
get that
man. I don't know all about that, man. I don't know all about that.
Okay, let's talk about Collecticon, the first Collecticon.
Yeah, we also had to talk about Leonhardt's pop-up shop. Shout out to good old Leon. Shout out to Lee. You know, I will be flying out to Leonhardt's pop-up shop January 28th, I think Friday that morning. I'll be there. I'll get to see Claire. I might get to see Matt. I might get to see Poke Trainer Jess. I will get to see Alex Hodges. Alex Hodges will be there as well. It's gonna be a great time. Yeah, pretty sweet. And then after that, I just got a phone call from Matthew from Collectors Con. Collecticon.
It'll be inside the convention. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like a transparent tent, right?
No. Yeah,
you're right.
like stop asking people to be part of a tent. You know.
Everybody's favorite tent. I'm just saying, Jeff.
No, I mean, so wait. So now that you have Premier trading or whatever, that means you can actually be a sponsor of Poke D Time. That means you're gonna be coughing up the big bucks.
Sponsor.
That means Yezzy has to pay me.
Now just slap it on there, you know?
No, you're gonna pay me. Ain't not. Yeah, you're gonna be paying me.
I'll pay you with my time on here. How about that?
Hell no. Hell no. No, nada, zero, zilch.
I gotta pay both of us, and then I'll use my money. Yeah. See, it cancels out.
The answer is no. You will have to pay me.
We'll talk about it later.
No, we're not talking about it later. This is a discussion. I'm getting paid. You boy all about that money, baby.
Oh, you all about the money now, huh, Chef?
Dude, I've always been about the money. I don't care about Pokemon.
Clip that up.
I don't care. Guys, clip it up right now. Shiv does not care about Pokemon cards. He only cares about money.
Watch him go, it's all about the money when he was doing that.
Someone's going to use it. I know someone is. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
then, whatever.
And then they do those sound effects on you. Just bet the money. Make you sound like the devil or something like that.
I will say this. There's a lot of women who do slide in my DMs and say, "Hey, what you want to come hang out? You want to come chill in the Pokemon tent, the Poke tent?" It happens. I'm not lying. It's happened multiple times.
Guys, can we get an eye roll? Can we get an eye roll in the chat? Everybody find an eye roll and just eye roll.
Yizzy's just jealous, man.
Oh no! Spam the caps, everybody, right now.
Yizzy, dead ass. Yizzy dead ass was like, "Hey, Shiv, you making me want to be back on Bumble now." And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Speaking of which, I did get a message from chick from Bumble.
I'm spamming this cap. Okay. And
If you do it, it doesn't count. That's just pathetic and sad.
I'm just getting the train going. That's all. I'm just getting the train going.
I did just get a girl's number though. Hey.
Yo, okay, let's talk about my jujitsu training though. Yo, I am so sore from jujitsu training. I'm on day
Yeah.
day 4. I'm on day 4.
Mhm. How's the grappling going?
It's going good. I've been learning how to roll. I've been learning how to put people in certain submissions.
Mostly guys.
No, well the submissions come later because you don't really learn that until like maybe like 3-4 months to like effectively do it. So
But it's
I'm
mostly
kinda
like you're
learning
doing this with, other guys.
Yes. There's women in
Submissive.
there.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. There's some women in there, but they're like blue belts, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally scared to roll with them. Like not roll with them, but like train with them.
Oh yeah, Motomon. Yeah, we're all about that cringe, man. If it ain't cringe, you ain't doing it right.
This is the cringe people we're talking about. Which cringe?
Oh, I think all of it. I mean, I think our
Hey,
banter's kind
Motoman.
of cringe.
Put a cap on there.
Man, why y'all
the
mean
cap.
to me?
Yizzy,
Y'all
I'll
should-
roll with you. Oh, you train Brazilian jiu-jitsu or jiu-jitsu in general?
Yeah, Gizzy's all about them sweaty dudes.
Shiv, let's roll. Let's roll in Orlando.
Why'd you say it like that? Why you gotta make it sus?
rolling?
Why you gotta make it sus, bro?
If I get my first stripe, we can roll.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
still have to. Yizzy, you think I forget about our bets? You still have to ask girls, using pickup lines. You think I forget? Nah, I still got that right here.
It's 2, right?
2.
2. Dang. Yeah, Shiv's coming to Orlando. He's attending all the we're special features at all the collect the.
Yeah.
content.
We're ready on everything.
Yep, we got everything.
Which reminds me, I have to
Well,
discuss stuff
be
with
there.
you as far as that goes, which I forgot to discuss prior to this
Mhm,
podcast.
mhm.
But yeah,
all good.
we're hosting a celebrity based panel, where we will be having all these special guests on there, and we'll be asking them different questions. We'll have a schedule for it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome. It's gonna be pretty sick. There's big stuff that's happening there. I can't talk about it yet. Yizzy can't talk about it yet until we get the green light for it.
Oh yeah, I can't talk about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Keep going, Shiv. Why you just
Awesome.
stop?
How's
When'd you get
how's your relationship life? Who hit you up yesterday?
Huh?
Who hit
Good,
you up
I'm not
yesterday?
picking him up unless he pays me.
Who hit you up yesterday?
Oh my gosh. Rob said pay me.
Who?
He's
Me?
going to Uber. Yeah.
never
Imagine
picked me up.
Rob's in Orlando and Collecticons in Orlando, so Rob's gonna be our guide there per se. Imagine us rolling up at the same time, and then he just rolls up in his Cadillac.
Yizzy,
I get in and then
stop trying to change the subject. Who was hitting you up yesterday, man?
I got a lot of people hitting me up yesterday.
Nah, you talking about me being down bad. Yizzy's being down bad. I'll say that.
Not down bad.
Not yet.
Down good.
I'm convincing him.
No, you're not.
Who texted you
Yeah.
yesterday?
I have a lot of people that text me yesterday.
No, you already know what I'm referring to. You know what I'm referring to.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh man, I can't wait to watch Attack on Titan after this.
Attack on Titan after what? This?
After this, yeah.
You following it?
I know you are. Another person is.
A lot of people are, yeah. Anybody in chat watch the new season?
Yizzy.
What? What are you doing? Guys, Shiv is acting weird. It's so weird. Shiv,
Nah,
stop
he
being
knows
weird.
exactly what I'm talking about.
It's a podcast, Shiv. A podcast where you have to entertain the guests, not
I
get
think
all
we're being
creepy smart.
entertaining. You're just not. You're not. You just don't want to expose. Yeah, Polish Rob is like, oh, he's like, yeah, I know what Shiv's talking about. Yeah.
Don't lift heavy unless you're
It's your
unless
career.
it's your career. Oh no, I lift. I push myself, but I don't like lift heavy. I don't do like 1-2 max reps. What belt are you? No
Yizzy.
belt. I started
Stop.
but didn't finish.
This person came back out of nowhere, hitting Yizzy up, sliding in them DMs.
What are you?
He was like,
talking
Shiv.
about? Huh? What are you talking about, Shiv?
Do I have to? Do you legitimately not know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you want me
man.
to type it in Discord right now?
Type what in?
Hold on.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Read that. Read that.
Read what?
Read the message I sent you on Discord.
What about it?
That's who hit you up yesterday, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about. What are you talking about? I'm so confused.
Nothing.
that?
Nothing. Yes, are you
Oh,
talking to
okay.
anyone?
No, I'm single like a Pringle. I've just
You
been
hear that,
working on my
ladies?
jiu-jitsu.
You hear that,
You know what I'm
ladies?
saying? Ugh.
You hear that, ladies?
Huh?
He's single as a Pringle.
Laugh on. This is just tea time for each other. What conclusion did we come on the box? You're just gonna have to rewind and listen from the beginning. We hit it off strong too. So
The conclusion is no. The conclusion Avi is that if that's how you pronounce your name, is that the Island Boys were right. It's a big dildo in the box.
dang, comment Shiv. I told you not to tell anybody. Now people know. You ruined it. You're gonna get sued, Shiv. You're gonna get sued.
Why do you wait? Why do you put the emphasis on the ood part? You're like sued. Why not just sued?
You gonna get sued.
Oh man.
And we're gonna get canceled. Poke tea time. All 483 subs gone.
Yo, we've gotten canceled so many times. I'll say that. How many times in 2021? Are we gonna? How many times do you think we're gonna get canceled in 2022? We got canceled a decent amount in 2021.
I don't know. Like 3.
3?
Hey, you said his name right. What nationality is that?
Probably my nationality.
Huh?
Probably my nationality. It's probably Indian.
But other than that, Shiv, what do you think? Do you have anything else to talk about other than this Logan Paul thing?
No, except that I have a date this weekend. So.
Ooh. With the same chick?
No, that same chick's in Kansas.
You want to show people your date? Chat. Let's get some fire emojis. Or tint.
Oh, he's Jewish. Okay.
If we get 20 likes right now, Shiv has to show his date.
No, we gotta get 30. There's 32 people in here.
Okay, there's 32. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's 32 people. If everybody smashes that like right now to 30, that means there's a two like differentiate. No, let's do 25. 25.
No, 32.
Okay, this is the strategy. You tell people 25, right? And then some people will like kind of get lazy, but then you're like, we're only 5 away, 30, and then bumps.
I guess people will just see it on my story or on my.
Guys, smash that like right now.
Oh no, fat man. That was a different girl. She's in Kansas.
Nobody wants to see Shiv's date. All right, guys. I mean, I can ask him after the stream. If y'all want to see what Shiv is working with, go ahead and smash that like right now.
Fortnite or date if the right person calls.
Right now.
Oh, Rob hitting me with the sneak. Dang. That was good. I'll give you that one. That was good. All right, I'm banning Polish Rob. I'm banning him. That was not okay.
I sound like a monster. Date if the right person.
Dizzy, don't think too deep into it.
Answer it.
Do you have the Charizard on the first day? Maybe.
You don't bring it with you? And answer the question, Shiv.
Do I bring my Charizard?
No, the one before that.
So you going after 2 girls, player? No, I already went after 1. That was, I did that. That was fun on New Year's.
No, he talks to a bunch of girls apparently, but we never see him. Show the chat. We're at 19, dude. 6 more people. There's 27 people in here. We only need literally 6 more people.
I will show. How about this? If we can hit 25, I will show the girl that I just got their number.
And you can't Google them, Shiv.
It's not on Google. I'll literally pull up my Bumble.
You can't Google it, okay? Well, we gotta figure out if Shiv is getting catfished too. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't got
Okay,
catfish.
30, you have to FaceTime call them right now. Ooh.
FaceTime call them.
Yeah, you can hit
No, Yizzy, you're
FaceTime
doing
call.
too much now,
If
man.
we go 30, guys, Shiv has to live on stream FaceTime call the chick right now.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's weird.
What? 30?
Before
For the
first date? Yeah,
people.
of course. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. For
I
the
do it at
people.
50 likes.
30 likes. That's
No.
more than people watching right now.
Yeah, dude, you never know, man. Weird things have happened.
Everybody starts disliking. We're at 20. We need 5 more. He's gonna show us. And then 5 more
Matt's like, I'm
after
switching my
that.
like to dislike. No, it should be a good time. I'm just having fun, man. I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
2021 was like Shiv's like thinking about, getting in a relationship. Now it's just like, hey, it's time to have fun. Haha.
Yeah. Need to step that game up, Start buying drinks for people,
Dude, I don't need to. Scared, Shiv? No, I'm not scared. Why would I? What? Let me ask every person in the chat right now. You haven't even had a first date with this chick. You want to FaceTime her out the blue while you're on a podcast? Well, oh, okay, Yizzy. Why don't you FaceTime the person that texted you yesterday?
Huh?
Right now. Why don't you FaceTime the person that texted you yesterday?
2 more likes.
2 more likes for you to FaceTime that person.
FaceTime everybody that texted me yesterday.
No. The name that I texted you right now.
I have no idea, dude.
I spelled that person's name wrong. I know how to spell her name right. Do you have to say the first letter of the first name?
Huh?
Logan wasn't. Gary has said Logan wasn't expecting his energy drink, to go viral, so now he has to hold off so he doesn't compete with his own video. Ooh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So he wasn't expecting his current Prime video, his drink video, to go viral. So he's waiting to put out the video, the confirmation of the case, until later because he doesn't want those 2 videos competing against each other.
That's a good excuse, yeah.
Yeah. Who's this chick? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Throw her into my life.
You'll probably see it on my story. You'll probably see it on my story.
Stop, bro. With KSI, God. Yeah, I remember. He was like, it was 2 of them, right? He did the one where he was FaceTiming, and then the other one where he was like with Daniel Mack. He's like, "Oh, you're Daniel Mack. What do you do for a living?" And he was like, "Oh, I box and stuff like that." I saw it. It did go viral. But that's a good point. That is a good point. Do you think are they going to go live? Do you know?
Probably not. I think it's gonna be a recorded video.
It's gonna be a recorded video.
Yeah, of course. Because the thing is that, we saw Michael get on a plane yesterday, so he's back home as of yesterday. Yeah.
So they recorded it. So it
probably
has been.
We don't know.
We don't know, but do you know? That's the question. I don't know. Do you know, Shiv?
No.
3 winks if you know something. That was not 3, and that was terrible. Holy crap! How do you wink? Do you wink at girl? Do you know how to wink?
Dude, I blinked. I didn't even wink. I blinked.
I said wink. All
yeah,
right,
I'm not winking.
Right now. Give me a wink.
Nah, I did it last week. I think on the podcast actually. I did it a lot last week. No, you're putting pressure on me. No, I think when everything's said and done, we're definitely gonna have good old our great friend Gary, King Pokemon himself, on the podcast along with everyone that was involved. So we're definitely gonna have everyone involved and just have their opinions on certain things, and I think that'd make a great podcast episode. Other than that, I'm definitely excited to see Gary in Orlando. It's been a long time since we've seen him. I think the last time we saw him was in Houston.
How many
more days? Good seeing everyone again. Less than a month and a half.
No, more than a month.
No, it's a month and a half. It's a month and a half.
Okay, yeah, more than a month. Yeah,
it's a month and a half.
Yeah. Dang, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while, but I'm excited too, man. I think
Yizzy said he found someone to do the dirty deed with in Orlando.
What? Where are you getting all this information, Shiv?
I'm not. I'm gaslighting you right now.
Oh, big gaslighting. I am honest, Abe. I don't do.
Shiv needs to squint and rub his hands together and boom. He's gonna lock down the chicks. You know it.
Do we need to bring the tents back out, Shiv? Oh gosh, chat. What do y'all do? Why do y'all do this to him, man? I, it's like past time now, Shiv. Shiv, you got a good 10 minutes, right? You got a good 10 minutes left.
No, I'm just getting snaps, though. I will say that.
All right. Anyways, what do you think of Brilliant Stars, though? Let's talk about that.
Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Brilliant Stars. So the new Charizard got leaked.
All right, huh?
The new Charizard got leaked.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
Booty. Cheeks.
Really?
Yes.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Why do you not like it?
Because it's the same regurgitated mess about it. Like there's a reprint. Like there's an actual Charizard. I think it's the Charizard V, and they just basically use the same the same artwork again, and then turn it into a rainbow.
Sometimes they differentiate it, right? Like the full art is what gets the rainbow rare, but the V card is what has its own different artwork. So
I hate it.
Wow. Yeah. Jeez.
It is the second hyper rare of a normal Charizard.
Okay.
I mean outside of the Charizard VMAX, but still.
Or it could be
it's the rainbow. It's the rainbow. I'm not a real fan of it, but hey.
Dang, some dude was opening. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, people have connections to the distros, man. That's how they're able to get stuff.
My local card shop's getting 600.
Why are you vintage collectors afraid to love modern? That's actually a good question. Yizzy, you go ahead first.
Oh, I do modern, so that's.
Oh, I guess the question's targeted towards me. For me, it's just more so like I just see it so often.
I got a wall of modern cards.
I think for me, I'm like a collector based on rarity. I like intrinsically difficult to acquire items. And that doesn't necessarily mean by money. There's items that I bought that are definitely difficult to find. That are still, under the $100 price point. It's just that I collect it simply because of the fact that I like it. I don't know. For me, it's like if I see, I don't know, some sort of modern base card. It's just on my feed all day, every day, and it kind of just gets old at that point. That's no Yizzy. Who was that?
Huh?
Who was that?
Somebody in the chat texted me about the podcast. I don't want to tell you what they said though.
Eddie. So I kind of
it was about you, man. They were saying something about you. Yeah.
They probably said, "Dang, Shiv looks cute." I'm like,
yeah, like pretty much, but I'm not gonna show you that.
No, Eddie. So I did answer that. So I do plan on grading my Digibattle cards. They're all gonna go to Beckett. So I'm just waiting for Beckett to kind of go down on price points, so that way I can grade it. Because I do have some pretty sweet cards that I want to grade. I definitely do want to grade a lot of them. I do want to grade my Work Raymon. I do want to grade my Metal Garurumon, my Series 6 High Andromon. Some cards like that. But again, I'm a collector at the end of the day, and I see myself kind of like Gary. Gary's been a collector for so many years. Like that's really inspiring in a way, because it's like he does not stop collecting. Like so many people get burnt out. For me, I don't. I just like collecting different things, and that's sort of what Gary kind of does. And for me, it's just one of those things where you just take it day by day. You be patient, patience. There's a lot of good things that are rewarded to people who are patient. Yizzy, what are you scratching your not imaginary beard for?
He won't fit. No, I have like bump. I'm scratching. He won't fit through that door if you tell him. Wait, what? Wait, what did I miss?
I don't know.
I missed it. All right, the same reason why I like classic cards.
Wait, Elite Poketrub, you calling me fat?
If you tell him.
Yeah, so New England Nerd, the Terriermon and Lopmon card isn't mine. I actually sold that via Whatnot in Tampa, and I just got a good snapshot of it before I actually sent it off to the owner. So that person is very, very lucky. Very,
Do you
very
know
jealous.
anybody that is selling a Black War Greymon that I could buy? Like a 9 though. I don't want an 8.5.
There are no 9s.
Yeah, what's his name has a 9?
Murph
Oh, he
has a
has a
9.
9.5.
It's a 9.5. There are no 9s. There's only 5 8.5s. Speaking of which, it's like right here.
I know. Man, I don't want an 8.5 though.
There's only 5 of them though. This bad boy.
Oh, give him a big. Oh dang. Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
give
tell.
him a big head if you tell him who
Oh, I get it
text.
now. I get it now.
Yizzy, who is it? Who is it?
Huh?
Who is
I
it?
can't tell
What
you.
chick we talking about this time?
We need 25 likes. 25 likes and she's gonna show us the chick he's talking to.
No.
Yeah, we said 25 and then you said 30.
I said
You would,
30, dog.
No, you said 25. One more like. Somebody in the chat, hit that like right now. We about to see what Shiv is working with. Like
Maybe.
Shiv wants that last like though. Everybody dislike, hurry. That face means he wants to show it. Pokemon should make hobby boxes. Ooh, number cards. I heard a lot of biased opinion or like 2 opinions in that field. Like numbered serial cards, like why it's good, why it's bad. Hobby boxes, why it's good, why it's bad for the Pokemon community. What do you think, Shiv? Do you think it's good or bad?
It goes back to the whole like, should Pokemon bring back first edition over number cards? I think number cards do create this incentive where it makes people want to open up boxes versus keeping things sealed. I think that's a big issue that Pokemon has. I think the biggest issue, we have 25 likes.
I guess the biggest issue or something that I think about is like what if they made a serial of 100, right? That and all of 100 are accountable for. That means every pack and every sealed thing in the world is gone.
All right,
like,
all
ink
right.
is already
Time
gone.
to show you.
And look, I told you he won. He ain't even listened to my point.
Okay,
Why do I even
okay.
talk?
So this is a girl that I just recently got matched up with. I have to focus my camera.
Look
There you
how
go.
excited this is.
I just got matched up with her. I got her number. I sealed the deal. Got
What's
it
another
done.
pic- Show another picture.
Oh, here we go.
Is that the one on the left or the right? Because you just showed me 3 pictures.
This one
and they all-
on this one right here. That's that one right there. That's her. That's her.
How old is she?
21.
Suzanne! You go for 21-year-olds? Dang, Shiv. Getting close to the cradle over there, huh?
Nah. For me, it's hey, if they can drink, it's Gucci.
Dang. Dang, Shiv. Getting a
Oh,
little
this is the other.
close there.
That's not the one that I'm going on a date with. This is the other one that I'm going on.
All right, 30 likes, and he has to FaceTime her right now.
I'm not FaceTiming no one.
30 likes? No, do it, Shiv. Do it. Do it for the people.
No, hell
30
no.
likes. 30 likes.
Hell
he's gonna
no.
smash that. At least try. At least hit it, Shiv.
No, I'm not doing that.
Yes.
No,
Yes, do it.
no.
Come on, Shiv. Basic. Dang. Sheesh.
Hey,
I'm not gonna say
don't
anything.
mean nothing. Don't
gonna
mean
say
nothing.
Huh?
No selfie. Someone took all those pics. Yeah, of course. All girls do that. I make people take pictures of me.
30 guys. Shiv,
Ain't
say it
nobody
right
doing
now.
30.
We probably won't even get to 30. Just say it. Just agree on it.
I'm not agreeing to nothing. You still have yet to
Say
pick up
30.
chicks with the Pokemon pickup lines.
Agree to 30. It probably won't even get there, dude. Just do 30.
No,
Come on,
because you're
there's
gonna do
25
something. No,
I'm not gonna do anything.
no, I'm not. I don't fall to peer pressure like you. I'm not. No, I'm not weak.
We dropped to 24.
Hey, cool. That's fine.
Do 30. Do 30, Shiv.
Girl looking at the podcast like, what the fuck? You know what's bad is that let's say I'm talking to one chick and she's actually watching to the podcast.
Yeah.
And then there's
Yeah.
another girl that I'm showing. That does not look good. It makes me look like a hoe.
At 20. No, not if you're like date. I mean, like if.
I mean, I ain't dating anyone.
You can
I ain't
match
dating
up with
anyone.
many people. It doesn't mean like you're actually dating them. Like you could literally get ghosted and like catfish or whatever. If you
I
had
have
like
not got
one
catfish.
conversation with you, it doesn't matter. But if you're like, I would say if you're like on a couple of dates, like you're deep into that relationship,
True.
then you would be a hoe for like continuously like.
Yizzy, should we
dating
do something where I set out like e-dates?
No.
on
I mean,
Discord.
on Discord?
Yeah, for people to watch live.
Yeah, I mean, we can. Yeah, I mean, if you want to. If you want to
We
take
should-
over it, I know I've been trying to do it. Claire, shout out to Claire. She was going to be my first host. Or
Yeah, yeah, the first Bachelorette.
I know. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like,
Yizzy, you have a
hesitant.
good idea. Chad, doesn't Yizzy have a good idea with the Poke Bachelorette where
All right, fine.
a
If we
bunch
get
of
to 30 right now, you'll FaceTime her.
I'm not FaceTiming no one. I will FaceTime you, but I ain't FaceTiming her yet.
All right,
I,
FaceTime.
I have a method.
Okay. Will you FaceTime someone in the Pokemon community that I choose?
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I already
30
know who you're
likes,
gonna say.
guys.
I already know who you're gonna
Dude.
say.
Yes.
I already know. I'm not
Yes.
gonna say nothing.
What does it start with?
I'm not saying nothing.
What does it start with?
Z.
Oh, that's a good one. You chose a letter that's like specifically towards that person's name.
Huh?
Z. M. Z. U. Chew. Z.
Oh wow, no. No.
Pokemon Radar. Well, there's no Z in there. Where did you get Z from Pokemon Radar?
Nah,
All right,
Chad
Shiv.
already knows. I'm screwed.
What are we doing here, Shiv? Are we ending it now?
We
Is it
could.
time?
Yeah.
I think we talked much about it. We talked about the case.
Yo, you said
tell
Z? You said Z, and that person literally just sent me a DM. That's
Okay.
weird. That's
we
weird.
We talked about
Girls.
the case. What
We talked about
women
how
first.
Shivam is down
We
bad.
talked- Yeah, you're not down bad. Everybody hurry and spam the chat again with the caps. We talked about what was going on. Y'all could honestly, I think Shiv knows something. I've been focusing on how he's been saying it and what he's been saying. He's definitely in contact, so y'all bug him, tell
No,
us.
do not bug
what-
me.
need to know.
I kid you not. I know nothing. I thought I knew something, but no, I know nothing.
Okay. But
I
other
mean,
than
I know
Chad-
more than the average person. It's just I can't disclose those details.
Okay. How do you want? Did you say the sponsors? Sponsors?
No, we haven't. Our sponsors are Double Infinity Gaming. We don't have a PNG for them yet, but they are a online card shop based in Florida. Great people. Will and Julie are such good people. I know. South Florida Pokemon. Donnie. Shout out to Donnie. Good guy. They all work with each other in conjunction. I think they're amazing people. They have really good product. I know they will be at Collecticon in Orlando. And then after that we have TCG Stadium. TCG Stadium is a online card shop based in Nashville. Jimmy's son. They sell Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh products. Their whole motto is to be able to help provide Pokemon product to family and friends. So they're very centric around the hobby and the people that are associated with the hobby. And then finally, we have the Pokemon Network. Pokemon Network, Ken Lee, again, really good guy. He is that guy that you see that has a Charizard onesie with his son out at these conventions, doing 5-figure deals, out there doing 6-figure deals. Dude is just balling. If you want to find any card, and I mean any card, down to the very affordable, down to the or to the highest, most expensive card there is that you want to buy, chances are he either has it or can help you get it. And his prices are honestly pretty good when it comes to buying stuff from him. Definitely go check him out, and yeah, we'll go from there. So
yeah, and don't forget up and coming sponsorship, Premier Trading.
no, we're this podcast.
Rob, we need to come up with our
la
new
la
motto.
la.
You can get.
La 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 la
We're
la
gonna
la.
have like.
You gotta
like
pay,
clothing.
bro. You gotta pray. You gotta pay. I gotta get a
Pray?
cut.
I'm praying, dude. Every night.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, you better. Yeah. When I see you in Orlando, I'm putting the beat down if I don't get my money.
Barksy, our guy that designed our logo, in our intro, no, not intro, our logo, is going to be designing our logo as well. So get
Barksy,
ready.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Unless I get paid, do not do it. Unless you get paid, do not do it.
Barksy is getting paid. Pokey T-Tie ain't getting paid though.
Nah, Yizzy forgets that I'm the one that runs the podcast.
I can run it.
Hey, that ain't gonna happen. Hey, if you want to, go ahead.
Access. Anyways, all right, cool. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining my podcast.
Sponsored by Collectaballers NFT.
Ooh.
That's an interesting conversation that myself and Andy will have to have later, but yeah.
Oh, are those guys that reached out to you that you kept talking about?
Yeah, they're wanting me to quote. I gave them a quote on what I would be doing as far as their NFT, but I'm like so hesitant with NFT projects, especially if they go south. So like I'm putting it out there, like saying that hey, the typical hey, do your own research. This is a ad. This is a paid promo, and that I do not own any collectibles. Specifically because of the fact that why would I need a collectible NFT if I'm already going to all these conventions for free? Oh, yeah, you're expecting a whale? Dang, yeah, for sure. But again, we appreciate every single one of you guys. Guys, make sure you actually smash that like button. We love you guys. I hate Yizzy so much sometimes. He knows this. And on the next podcast episode, we know what's going on as far as the case goes. We hope to have Gary on the podcast. We know that we love Gary to death. We love the Hayes family a lot. And yeah, pretty much there's a lot of cool stuff that's happening. We're very excited. And hopefully by next week Yizzy has a girlfriend. So Yizzy, let's go ahead and steps up.
Single life, baby.
Deuces. And we're out. See you later, guys.
Adios.
Bye. We had a lot of stuff to talk about.
We did?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to. No, like we had to talk about a lot of stuff.
Did you get my eyes?
Your eyes?
Where I was like,
Yeah, that's on there. Nah, it's not. It's not on there. It's not on the podcast. Trust me.
dang it.
I didn't get it. No one heard that.
Dang it. Oh.
Yeah, who you texted now?
Huh?
I know you're texting someone.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Look at these guns, baby. Oh.
Bro, you look weak.
I know. I haven't been working out. I've just been rolling. I've been working on
Technique.
Yep. It's all technique.
Yeah, so what are you up to now?
I have a live at 10. So
Yeah?
I've got 30 minutes to do.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I add you on here so I can walk downstairs.
Okay.
How do I? Oh, let me just call you on a normal thing.
No, don't.
Why?
Cause we're still live. Oh my god, this guy. We get him every single week. We get this dude every week. Every week we get this guy. All right, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining. And I don't know how to end this. Deuces. See you guys on the flippity flip.